Well, computers have really, gotten being a teenager down.
Who do you look up to and why? I look up to my mom because she's always working hard and never gives up no matter how tough things get. She handles everything, takes care of our family, and still makes time for me. I really admire how strong and determined she is, and it inspires me to keep going even when things are hard. I think this is a person.
Why do you think that?
Because, well, now I'm questioning it. I'm going to change my answer. I think it's AI because it doesn't get into really specific things. Like she handles things for my brother, or she runs us to soccer, or things of that nature. So I'm gonna change my AI and make this one AI.
Just go ahead.
Who do you look up to and why? The people I look up to in my life are my parents. They are always there for me in the hardest moments in my life and always give me advice when I need it. They also always keep me happy and are very supportive of me. My parents always help me with my schoolwork, and whenever I have an important quiz or assessment, they always help me study for it. I am going to say that this is not AI, and this is actually from a person. The grammar kind of throws me off, no offense guys, but your grammar isn't always the best, but it sounds like it's from the heart. I feel like it's from the heart, so I feel it's real.
This was written by a human, so you got it correct.
Woo!
What do you find most frightening about life after high school? And the response says, I think the most frightening thing about life after high school is that in many ways you are expected to have your life planned. I think it is important to go out and maybe experience your life and find out what you like and what you do not like. I think that it is also important to take some time off from school to relieve some stress and experience things you never have before. So for me, it's the expectations that adults will hold to you. I think this is human because it says I think 3 times and every single sentence is written in second person.
This is a human response. So
let's do this. Okay. All right, what do you find the most frightening about life after high school? The scariest thing about life after high school is not knowing what I want to do yet. It feels like everyone else has a plan, whether it's college or a job, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm also nervous about being on my own, like dealing with bills and responsibilities without my family around. It just feels like a big unknown, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. Okay, so this one's tough. It's either a polished human writer or an AI. But it feels a little sterile, like a little generic. There's not a lot of personal details, so it seems like the kind of thing that an AI could cook up really easily. So I'm just gonna go with my gut and say that this is artificial intelligence. This is not human written.
this is an AI generated response.
Let's go.
Good. That was
Oh wow, this is a long one. What is the hardest part about being in high school? High school can be really tough and lonely. There's so much pressure to get good grades and think about college, which often feels overwhelming. Keeping up with homework and all of my activities can be exhausting, and sometimes it feels like no one really understands. Friend drama adds to the stress, and I often worry about fitting in. Dealing with family expectations just adds to the weight, and sometimes it feels like I'm carrying it all alone. It's a hard time filled with a lot of pressure and doubt. I would argue that this is human. Because when I've used AI before, AI tends to add a lot of adjectives that are unnecessary, and I didn't feel like there were a lot of unnecessary adjectives in this. It felt like a kid speaking from their heart.
This is an AI-generated response.